Everyone be on your best behavior.
No.
How does that work?
I don't know. Howdy, folks. Dave coming to you live today from the O&30 Mini Festa Fiesta in fabulous Riverside, California. I'm not going to talk too much in this one. I'm just going to, and I'm not going to stick the camera in people's faces. I'm just going to walk around and show you the layouts. Hi, in Livermore. And so you could, because that's what you came to see, right? Was the really cool and amazing model railroads that are here today. And there are a lot of them. Starting with, I'm going to start with this one right here. I'm going to turn the camera around so you don't look up my nose. This one you might recognize. Hello in Sweden. Thank you for the speakers, Ben. That's awesome. Hi, Ryan. Here we are. Let me back up here, give you a big shot, a long shot here so you can see the setup. We had a great turnout today. We had some luminaries here earlier, and some luminaries here now. Hi out there in Palm Springs. Nice to see you. Here's the old Bandit Canyon. Hi, Debbie. Say hi to Jim. Tell Jim I've got a t-shirt for him. Thank you. Here's a new addition to the Bandit Canyon. The final episode premieres publicly tonight or this afternoon at 5 p.m. See, I added some Indian ruins down there. Finished off all of the fascia and all that around the layout. Cowboys from the Ozarks. And added these nifty faux brass plaques. And this is, once again, this is ON18 scale. So O scale trains running on 9mm gauge track. And look, I caved all those people that said you should have a Coyote and a Roadrunner. There's not a Roadrunner, but there's a Coyote and a box that says Acme Anvils on it back there. Running the Bud Hurlbut. I said I wasn't going to talk too much, and I haven't stopped talking yet. Yeah, smash that like button. But you've seen this one. Let's look around and look at some of this other stuff. This is one of my favorites, the Punta Margarita. Thank you.
I guess I would be in trouble. Oh, that's a good one.
I love this layout. So you can see there's a theme with vertical scenery here. Everybody here likes vertical scenery. This is Gary Beatty's creation. Sorry, Mike. Lynn McCurdy was here. It was great to see him. We chatted for a bit, and then he had to take off. Look at the rock work on this. It's just really, really nicely done. Scott Carter also did some work on this layout. So this was Scott Carter and Gary Beatty. And don't worry if you miss anything. In addition to doing the live stream, I'm also going to be doing a full video on the get together. Just some wonderful modeling. And here is another Gary Beatty creation. Right over here. Let me get around here so you can see. This is the pickled parrot. So this one's kind of a Jamaican theme. Not running at the moment, but the modeling is just fantastic. Gary sculpts all his own figures. Sculpts and paints. He does an amazing job. Wait, I gotta check and make sure my chair is still here. I mean, if you've ever been down to this part of the Caribbean, he really captured the look. Yeah, there's a lot of Disney influence here. In fact, there are some Disney people here. Mr. Bob Gurr was here earlier today. He had to run, but it was nice to see Bob. There's my chair. Look at the water wheel animating back there. So I'm just showing you this the show today the way I see it, just kind of walking around and checking out everybody's stuff. This is Gary's latest one that he built in a month. Gary Beatty, once again. He's the only person I know that has almost as many layouts as I have. This is the, what is this? The chili, I forget the name of it already. I have to ask Gary.
Caliente chili.
That's it. Isn't that cool? So this one is like New Mexico. Does Gary have an online set presence? Yeah, you can follow him over on, he posts a lot of stuff on the ON30 group. On, hey, Bob. He posts a lot of stuff on the ON30 group on Facebook. He also has his own page for the Puerto Borracho, which is what I'm going to show you next. That's his main layout, the big one. So anything you guys want to see closer, let me know. I will try to give you a better look. Look at the chili pepper farm up here. We were just talking about the artistry here, about how like every corner there's something to look at. You know, there's a little scene or a mini scene. The detailing. And Gary was all apologetic, saying, oh, wait, it's not finished. There's a lot more to do. Close up on the chilies, please. You got it. Look at that. Nicely modeled. The truck back there, that's a Sierra West kit. Structures are all scratch built. Caliente Crossing. I knew it would come to me, but I waited long enough. My brain would start working again. Caliente Crossing. Isn't that great? And here we've got across the aisle. I'm chasing you with the camera. Run. It's the old Puerto Borracho. This is the Baja-themed tequila distillery layout. Once again, Gary Beatty, who is our host today. There's a familiar Thunder Mesa logo, locomotive over here parked on the siding. I brought the Bob Gurr up so that Bob Gurr could see it today. He liked it, which was cool.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, it depends too. I like
He's got the sound of seagulls in there. I don't know if you can hear that. It's pretty cool. And waves crashing.
pretty well.
Yes, there's an outhouse. The Banyol car. There is an outhouse car. Isn't that great? There it is. All the little details are fantastic. Look at the fish coming out of the water. There goes the tequila train. And this is the whole tequila distillery model here. Detailed interior. There's Gary. Say hi, Gary.
Yeah.
Hey guys.
That one would be like extra sketchy. It would be good to go into a cave. Yeah. That was gonna be like, how tight can I make it? I didn't want to do the Phoenix. I wanted to have it.
I did. There's the RH Gurr. Came down here to classy up the joint.
There you go. It'll take more than that.
Are the palms done with feathers, Gary? I have a question.
Yes, some of them are.
Yeah?
Basically, on this layout, there's only one in the very corner over Margaritas that's done with feathers.
Okay.
The rest of these are plastic plants that I cut all the palm fronds out with by hand.
Wow. Okay. Cool.
Because these are Mexican palms, that's why they look the way they do.
Yes.
Sickle pear.
There are different palms over there, right? So we have different species of palm trees. You see, we've got these over here, which you would see down in Baja.
Yep.
And then these over here, which you would see in the Caribbean. See, folks, details matter. And there's banana trees here, too.
Thanks for hosting, by the way. Nice to meet you again.
Let's see, man, well, there's so much to see. I'm barely out of the front room. Oh, we have the Mineral Coast over here by Sam Toller, which is a kind of a North California Central Coast themed winery layout. The cars, the gondolas full of grapes coming from the fields. Got a spill being cleaned up over here. Wine. And this one's on 2 levels. If you go down below here, there's the wine cellar. See where they store the wine in this old mine down here in these casks. This is where they age it. And there should be a train coming through here in a second. Maybe. Oh, maybe that one's not running right now. Oh, there it is. Stop whining. Ha 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 ha. I see what you did there, Sam. So this one is really beautiful. There's some cool animation, got some cool lighting effects. This is where they char the interior of the barrels. See that? This is the cooperage, where they make the barrels. I was just over here geeking out on the Bougainvillea earlier, how great the modeling is on that. It's just beautiful. And the mission style architecture. These are all scratch built structures by Sam.
Well, I'm always curious to know where
Some really cool animation in here, the bottling plant. There's really only one turntable in there, but he's got a mirror, so it
kitchen you can be social with your wife.
doubles the size.
That's why I tend to work on kitchen.
Oh, the bad puns have come. And then we've got, here's the cliffs. There looks very much like the rocky Northern California coast. And the themed stand here game is very strong. Kind of a competition going on to see who can come up with the coolest themed stand. Look at this one. All the different crates of grapes. There's Sam right there. Just some amazing talent and creativity here. Really nice figure painting. These ladies coming to do a little wine tasting.
Eventually they do, but to a degree, yeah. But this one, then the film part went underneath. But as I was putting the foot,
And over here we've got the vineyards.
so I wasn't really paying attention. And there's kind of a weird grade. So some film actually pushed the track up higher than it's supposed to. Kind of look at it. And it's like the prints were coming out. Yeah, because I was showing it over here, and then it actually started pressing the track up.
Notice that the windmill is animated also. Either that or it's really breezy in here. How do you do the bougainvillea, Sam?
That was polyfiber with some kind of a pinkish kind of floral foam on top, but it was too pink, so I just ended up airbrushing it kind of a red color.
It's great. It looks great. Looks just like bougainvillea.
Yeah, I really wanted that fuchsia color, but
Yeah.
you can't find that.
Yeah.
Even in paint form, it's really difficult. So I thought, you know what? I see red all the time around here.
Right.
Works for me.
Are some of Sam's rolling stock British? Actually, I happen to know as the wine people say, provenance of of these cars.
Biggest clue is that little square. On the
Yeah,
back.
those are actually the Mine Train Through Nature's Wonderland cars, painted burgundy.
Yeah.
Yeah, right? Same cars. So you drew those up, and are they 3D printed?
These ones are printed.
Yeah.
Since I have the ON30
Right.
old school mine train at the barn,
Right.
those ones were all resin cast originally.
Right. I remember
But
that.
eventually I need to replace those over time. And so
Right.
I thought I need to do a file anyways.
So you 3D print them.
Did those, and then here's
Yeah.
the flat car version.
And this is the flat car version without the gondola sides
Same
on.
base frame, but
Right.
a little squatty.
Right.
There's an alternate universe.
Right.
It's either mine train through nature's Winterland,
Winterland.
or it's wine train through nature's
The wine train through Northern California's Wonderland. I like the
Yes.
Monterey Cypress.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice job. I love this part of California, so
Yeah.
not hard for me to love it.
Once Robert got into the chat, I was like, I gotta
yeah.
get my trees close.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
It's whatever. These were Bachman trees, and I stretched them apart to get that kind of
to get that look. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gonna flatten them out on the top a little bit.
Yeah. Now I was telling the other guys, Robert actually put points on a Google map where all of our layouts exist,
I know.
and he put mine at Point Lobos.
Point Lobos. That's a nice spot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's fairly similar rockwork.
I have no idea where this actually is.
Thunder Mesa is located.
Thunder Mesa is somewhere in the Four Corners. Well, amazing work.
Yeah, there we go.
You got keep alives and all these, right? To keep
Oh,
up
yeah.
with it.
Ama-
So they got that.
Wouldn't have it any other way.
Wouldn't have it any other way. That nice slow speed control.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sam.
Sure.
Again, excellent themed stand game going on here by Bob Kerner on his Typhoon Lagoon. Once again, we're back in the tropics, but now we're in the South Pacific, I think. You guys have any questions or anything, just shout them out, and I'll try to get an answer. If I don't know, I'll ask or make something up. Bob's great because he puts a lot of little Easter eggs and jokes in these things. Look at the old vintage Jeep back there. We got some coral down there below the water.
Oh, you guys came by the barn a couple months ago.
Are they all O scale? Yeah, ON30 mostly. When we get out in the back, there's some G scale, some larger scale stuff. There's even some Z scale here today. So it all started with just ON30 stuff, but it's kind of grown and expanded a little bit. Yeah, so much great stuff and such. Oh, there's Mr. Tiki Head. He passed away, sadly. When did you add him, Bob? Mr. Tiki Head. When did you add him? 2 years ago? So I just now made the connection. Yeah.
And coral
Yeah.
from the Enchanted Tiki Room.
Right? Yeah, Debbie, that bougainvillea is amazing. Look at these palm trees here. Except those are store-bought.
I bought those.
Still, they're nice looking trees. I like this here. Look over here, we've got Trader Sam making a deal over here with Mr. and Mrs. Howell. Got Maui's hook from Moana back there. There's Trader Sam's pot. He's making him a deal. 2 of his hits for 1 of theirs. I like this. The ladders going up here to the top of the peak. What's the name of the peak?
There's no name.
No, it's no name. It's no name.
No name.
No name. Okay.
It's the big pointy rocky thing.
It's the big pointy rocky thing. I thought it had like a poo-poo nui nui sort of. Okay.
No.
No. Well, work on that.
Okay.
Come up with a name.
Oh, it's gonna be dirty.
Let's keep. I told everyone to be on their best behavior since we're live on YouTube.
We don't want you to get demonetized.
And then we don't want me to get demonetized, or you guys dropping your.
Did you see Patrick Starr down here?
Patrick Starr? Oh, I missed Patrick Starr.
I mean, it was so hidden. It was hidden too well.
Put me down, Sandy. I can't afford dry cleaning.
No, this is Patrick.
One day, bring it back down. Well,
Oh, and there's Stitch back there, hiding behind the Jeep. Really nice job painting those shields, by the way.
Thank you.
You carved those out of balsa wood, right?
That's one. You got the underwater scene?
Have I demoed the showdown? No, I haven't done that yet. Yes? I get the light reflected. There they are. There's the coral. I like this guy in the inner tube out here. Thank you, Bob. It's fantastic. Get a little view coming around. Take a look at Scott Carter's Cinnamon Creek, which is one of my all-time favorites. The Bandit Canyon was largely inspired or ripped off from Scott Carter's Cinnamon Creek here. Yeah, isn't that great? The luggage rack.
fun, Felix? Yeah. Louis, my kid watches.
Oh my God, Ray Spencer's here.
Every time that theme song, his arms go up. Only 8 months old. That was it.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
In the back, yeah. Ready in time for the like. I just thought I just built. I've noticed that. It's a beaut.
It is a beaut. You're a funny guy. Hi, Felix. Cinnamon Creek. All foam. This is all made of foam, just like most of the layouts here. Back to the old Bandit Canyon. Here we go. You see the balancing rocks? You like this? Thank you. Thank you, Ray.
Do you want it? You want to have it?
It can be yours. What do you think, Felix? You like it? Yeah. This is to come on down. Oh my God, look at this. It's like WDI Old Home Week over here. Hello, everybody. No pictures, no pictures. The Imagineering group photo, right.
Jake's on stage. So he needs a name.
He's on stage. Well, I'm going to go around this way. We're going to take a look at the Kevin Spady and Sean Williams Wandering Spruce. I'm going to go out into the bright, glaring sunlight here for a minute. Here it is. Hello, Alan. How are things in New Zealand? See if I timed this right. Look at that. Semi-professional videography, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Wandering Spruce logging theme. Where's the location? The Pacific Northwest? Yeah, Pacific Northwest logging theme built by ON30.
Queen, Washington.
It's very specific.
Yes. I found a very specific spot that was perfect.
It's perfect.
Yep.
Built by these two gentlemen over here, Kevin Spady and Sean Williams. And they've done a magnificent job on this. They like their shades. Is this an invitation-only event? Pretty much. It's in a private home, which is why I don't like say, "Hey, everybody, come on down." If you want to come, you have to contact Gary Beatty, but he is very, very accommodating. He's a very nice guy. He doesn't bite. You can contact him through Facebook on the ON30 Puerto Borracho page. And we do it usually every year at about this time. Hi, Robin. So the cool thing about this layout, it's got this scenic divider down the middle, so it's basically divided up into two big scenes, and it's got a loop for mainline running, but then it's got a grade that climbs up and around, and you can do switch, so you can run trains on the main line and do some switching. So this is the largest layout here by far. Look at this great looking Shay by Kevin. How slow can you go? The engineer just stepped on the gas, pulled back on the lever.
Dave wants more speed.
More speed, more speed. Come on. Can't be having scale speed here. People will tune out. That's a respectable speed for shit. Right. The way that was going, it was like, that's realistic. Gear locomotives are the best. I'm sure Sean would agree with you.
Yes.
He only has, what, 20 of them?
How many shays you have now, Sean?
Around 23.
23 shays.
In some capacity or variation.
Sean is the one that built the repaired a basket case shay for me and got it running so that it would negotiate 15-inch radius curves. Look at this.
Simple task. Hey,
Not a simple task. Yeah, I like a challenge.
Yeah, hey.
I like a challenge.
And we did it.
Look at this trestle. Isn't this great? Hi, David. Thank you. I am having a great time. I wish we could do this every weekend.
We're thinking about doing like once.
Yeah, it is beautiful, Daniel.
We're
Yeah,
doing like coffee and donuts and trains like once a month.
That'd be great.
When this is done at my house.
yeah.
Just coffee, donuts.
Coffee, donuts, trains. Lower it down from the top of the garage.
Just do it once a month.
That'd be great. We're caught up with the the Fat Boy Shay over here.
That's a Shay that Lynn Austin started.
Yeah,
And he passed away, and I finished
and you finished the job. It looks fantastic.
You got your water tower there?
Oh, by the way, the coolest thing on this layout. No, I'm just kidding. If you caught the video, I built this I built this water tank for Sean and Kevin's layout. That was a lot of fun to do. It's a lot of fun building it for somebody else.
Yeah.
Like, oh, pressure's off. I can screw this all up now. It doesn't matter.
It's a lot of fun when someone else builds it for you.
Is that right?
A lot of pressure's off me.
Right. All right.
Those bunkhouses, I built the bunkhouses, and
Yeah.
then Kevin weathered them. So we've got to have this great.
You got a great collaboration
yeah.
going on, both of you. Yeah, and you're still friends, which is
Right,
amazing.
right. So far.
So far. And then there's
Not
this
done yet.
this spar tree over here. Now spar trees, this is where they would do the log loading. They load the logs from the camp. This is I guess this little spur represents the logging camp up here, right?
Yep.
So that's the story, and you're sticking to it.
Yeah, we're 1920s logging.
1920s logging. So they got a spar tree here. So this is where, and Kevin built this, right? Not without some cursing, I hear.
More than I would like.
More of the.
First time I've seen Kevin lose his temper.
Look at all the rigging on this. I mean, come on.
It's all accurate.
It's all accurate. There is nothing. Look at it. Daniel says there isn't anything not to love on this layout. There's a lot of double negatives there, but I think that was a compliment.
Hey, down to the bedrock. It's a compliment in there. And then
I agree. I
so
love this layout.
This is where the logs start, and then
Right, the logs start.
The end process will be when there's a mill, right?
There's going to be a mill. That's what this space is for over here. You're saving this space for a sawmill.
There's not a lot of space. We are kind of trying to
A
squeeze,
small sawmill.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
trying to squeeze 10 pounds into a 5-pound sack.
Well, aren't we all? That's
Yeah, right.
that's the fun of these small layouts.
I mean, a proper log mill would be 4 feet by 2 feet.
Right.
For,
Exactly.
For a proper.
Like the Sierra West,
Right, right.
the whole
Yeah.
shebang. They would take up this whole thing.
We're going to model some type of rough sawn. You bring the logs in, and it makes it the smaller logs.
Right.
And like,
Right.
somewhere else.
And then they take it to the finishing mill. Right.
That's,
And we got an engine house over here under construction. I see this is not ready to go yet because there's a piece of wood there, but it looks nice.
the roof warped, and I abandoned the project.
Oh,
I got mad.
steam.
And it's I used acrylic for the base.
Did you?
It wouldn't-
And it's still warped.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll do that.
This one, and we bought the
So on this side, the only part that's the scenery. That's
What I would
is
do,
around here.
what I would do, is I would put some sneaky framing up inside of there that keys into the rafters. So you still have that nice rafter look, but you can
We have
build
a
it.
center beam here.
Oh, okay.
So what I'm thinking of do is I'm going to do an outside trestle here.
Oh, okay.
and
With
then,
truss on the front.
On the
Yeah.
front and back.
They'll probably do it.
Yeah. The same thing, it'll key on the front and the back.
If anything, it'll hide the gap.
Right, exactly right. It's,
Nothing
it's
else.
all about being able to hide the
Yeah,
crimes.
hide the
It's-
crimes.
It's not about making no mistakes. It's about hiding the mistakes you make.
It's being able to hide the mistakes. Exactly. Thank you, guys.
Absolutely. Thanks, Dave.
Beautiful work. Isn't this fun? Walk back here. There's more. No, wait. There's more. We are just getting started. Hello in Germany. Some beautiful large-scale models out here.
You're super creative.
Look at this track work here. Yeah, Gary says he doesn't want it to get any bigger, but I believe the genie's out of the bottle. Once again, guys, if there's anything you want to see closer or anything, just let me know. I'm doing this so you who couldn't make it can see it. Hey man, how's it going? Nice. I love the track work here with the yeah.
Look at this box here. This is sample stuff.
Wow.
3D printed.
Those are all 3D printed.
Yeah, yeah,
Wow. So this is all dead rail. Yeah.
yeah.
Right.
So this is how this came.
Uh-huh.
Printed black, and that's with a coat of brown paint on it.
Right.
Just like that. It's fabulous.
It's fantastic.
Fabulous. I'm converted. I converted wholesale.
So this is a new one on me. 3D printed track. Dead rail, I know. These are all battery powered. Filament printed. Looks like resin to me.
Yeah, whatever they
PLA or PVA.
cuts and grinds like plastic.
Right.
You hit it with a grinding wheel, it curls up and melts.
Are those little turntables?
Yeah.
Yes, they are.
Yeah. These are so cool. This one I bought one. I bought one of each type he made.
Yeah.
And that one's so cool. I emailed him and asked him, how much do you want for one? And he gave me a number. I don't know if your camera's running.
My camera's running. We're live, so.
He gave me a number, and I said, send me 10. And I do. I have 10 of those.
Those are great.
Well, you know, you can line up an Indus turntable.
Right, exactly.
And
That's
I mean,
fantastic.
You got to push them around by hand, or you need a mule.
Right,
You need a mule to pull your train. You know,
right.
a switcher. And so it's a little hands-on. Which
Yeah, which is great. It's great for this scale too. Yeah,
I like this genre of
right.
This is about 5/8.
About 5/8. Yeah. Fantastic. 5/8 and 2 ish. Beautiful. Thank you.
You're doing this.
Oh yeah.
Like it ain't nothing.
Well, it ain't nothing, you know. And I like
I'm that good. I can
you.
do that.
Yeah.
I have that kind of talent.
You can just improvise. This is a great movie.
Yeah. Oh, do you know this guy?
How you doing? I love this. This is one of my all-time favorite movies, The Great Race, with Tony Curtis, Jack Lemmon as Professor Fate, Natalie Wood. That's fantastic. Yeah, this is an Italian. It's The Great Race.
Oh, the Great Race.
Yeah. The Hannibal 8.
I see some of those weird shots.
That's great.
Because it's some sort of a thing that's really
Steamboat. I took a bunch of pictures of that.
Are those shrunken down McKeans? Yes, they are. There just happens to be a guy here who is the McKean man. The main McKean man, and he's done one. He's done one for me. So we've got some that are, you know, this size, and then we got some little, what do you call these? The Rio Grande Bumblebee. And then we've got the baby McKeans, right?
And the Rio Grande Southern
Right.
Goose McKean.
Look at this one, the Territorial Marshal. These are all the work of Mr. Mike Miller. Oh, I love this. The War Wagon.
The Black Mariah McKean.
cannon on the front.
Yeah, those are great. So much imagination. Look at the cab forward here. And these are all 3D printed. Yeah, but the paint jobs are fantastic too. The Rio Grande Southern.
It's out of control.
Now, if you don't know, the McKean, probably the best example would be the Virginian Truckee. Had one. Of course, that was standard gauge. And these are all ON30, right? Yeah. That's a really nice boat. Who built the boat?
I've probably seen them all. I kind of like them.
I like it.
My memories.
Beautiful. That's the same kit? Yeah. This looks familiar. Nice. Mr. Calvin. Good? A lot of you guys might recognize this fellow right here. Calvin Witt is here. That's nice. I like the board detail, the nail holes, and all that. That's the great thing about a laser is it
takes forever to put it in there.
but then when you're done, you can make as many of them as you want. Right.
Press go and load material.
Exactly. Beautiful. So much great stuff to look at. And so little time in a day.
I know.
This is flying by already. This is the Cottonwood Charcoal Kilns layout in ON18. Another more ON18 represent. Using Kato Unitrack on this one. This is clever, hiding the controls on the roof of a structure. That's a neat idea.
And then on the backside, there's more stuff.
Oh, there's more stuff over here. I didn't even see. Oh, there's the lime kilns back here, or the charcoal kilns.
Here, do you want me to take the camera real quick?
Yeah. Oh, you're a professional. I'll let you do it.
So Calvin here, let me figure this out. We've got our plaster kiln, we have our little miner's hut, and a custom portal entrance, so that way the train could make it through.
Nice.
There you go, Dave.
Thank you, Calvin.
No problem.
There you go. There's the collab between Thunder Mesa Studio and Calvin. The one the crossover you've all been waiting for. I know, we will. PWM controller. Thanks, guys. And over here, oh, some beautiful 1/24th, right? Half scale models by Scott Robertson. This is just. And how long you just started this diorama? What?
I started about 2 months ago.
2 months ago. So this is about 2 months of work. Two and a half. Two and a half.
Literally about 2 weeks of work because the buildings were already constructed.
Okay. All right. You cheated. I do that too.
I just wanted something to display.
Yeah. Well, it's beautiful. I look at this kind of stuff. I look in here and go, man, this makes me want to do large scale.
Come to the darker side.
Come to the darker side, the darkest side. And by the way, guys, water only. Is that a Chloe?
Yes, it is.
LGB Chloe? Yep. Not so. And this is you too, right?
That's correct.
That's right. This mine head frame might look familiar to some of you. I've probably built 3 or 4 different versions of it. Scott's done it. Yeah, Scott's had a very well-known layout, the never done and always changing in ON30. And it changed. It was never done, and it changed to it changed again to 1/24th. Not enough people model in 1/24th anymore. Everyone into 120. It's easier. The math is easier. I'm all for that.
Some great figures too. These figures
Yeah.
are from it's Model U and
Model U, yeah.
does some great work.
Yeah.
They're really nice figures. For natural poses.
Right.
My dog here, I use in all my shots when I post online. Everybody's always asking about
And that dog,
I use him for scale all the time.
he's great. I could just sit here and you guys don't mind if I just sit here and geek out on the details for a while, do you? You can just look inside the boxcar. Check out the weathering on those trucks. Timothy Boyle says I need to do a 1/2-inch scale diorama.
There you go.
Maybe for next year. Love the water tank. What? I did have the 135. That's what turned into the Bandit Canyon. That was originally going to be a 135. Yes, they are worth geeking out about. Great weathering, great paint job. By the way, I was mentioning Sam's Bougainvillea earlier and how great it looked. There's real Bougainvillea back there, so you can see that I was not exaggerating. That's what it really looks like, and you saw Sam's version, which was just another day in beautiful Southern California. And then we have this miscreant over here. You ready for your close-up, Mr. Johnson? This is my pal Jake Johnson. Some of you may remember he and I collaborated on a few kits a couple years ago. Well-known one was the Waltz Barn. That was our first kit in O scale, and then we did it again in HO scale. And that was our last kit. So we got our first kit and our last kit, and then we have a planned kit. So never really, we never got around to that one. The prototype, the pilot model, and look at this. So you don't think he just does rustic stuff. We've got a boxcar here, HO boxcar, and Jake did all of the graffiti on that by hand. Just amazing.
I want to see what all the cool kids are doing.
Yeah, all the cool kids are doing the graffiti.
I almost got arrested. It's a small sentence.
Just tagging scale boxcars. That's great. Again, guys, if you want me to zoom in anything, there's the HO barn. There's the O scale barn. So Jake designed and built the O scale one, and then I kind of designed and built the HO one. But it was all a collaboration. One of the most fun and rewarding collaborations of my life, by the way. We had a great time. Yes.
I want to show you some of
Oh yeah, let me see this.
the freight cars I've been weathering.
Yeah,
Both of these on the outside here are Bachmann. This is a 3D printed one.
yeah.
I use a lot of oil washes and some acrylic and some amazing airbrushing.
Ooh.
Take a moment to
Oh.
sell airbrush.
Are you getting a vig from this? Are you getting?
This is a no-name brand air compressor, portable,
Yes.
rechargeable,
Handheld.
handheld spray gun.
Right.
I put on a Rex Mac valve to adjust the air pressure.
Yeah.
I looked at it and I bought it. It's airbrush. And I really like how you can regulate
That's
really small air pressure.
really nice.
Airbrush is funny again for me. We're still gonna clean it.
You still got to clean it, right? People know my opinion on airbrushes. I don't like cleaning them.
It comes with this beautiful scratch bait, table bait, so it doesn't fall over.
So it doesn't fall over. Very, very nice. We'll be in touch. We'll be affiliate link in the description down below. Not really.
Want to hear about my macro layout?
Yes, let's hear about the macro layout. That's a Disney World.
This is plans for a 30-foot by 60-foot layout I'm building for a client.
Wow.
Currently in the framing stages. This is the empty room
Yeah.
and the study model.
Yeah.
We've put coves in the corners,
Yeah.
lots of bench work. These guys work really cheap.
Yeah.
Holden track and cork road bed down. Some more bench work done. You can see where the bridge is going to go.
Big bridge right there. Yeah.
This is
Helix.
a helix. You can see the framing starting out right here. And then this here is an 88-inch diameter helix at about just under 2.5% grade.
Right.
That's where I'm at right now. I've got to get this finished into the rest of the layout.
Yeah.
Made some metal helix brackets. So
Yeah, I'll get some more information on that airbrush, the handheld compressor. I'll get it out to you guys because it was hard to hear. I know. That's cool. That's a privately owned layout that you're working on, right?
portable.
Not portable. Not like these. All right, man.
truck to the layout.
Right, not the layout in the truck. And look at this. Check this out. There's some familiar stuff in here. Some of this looks vaguely familiar. And you made this, right? Yeah. What's your name?
Frank?
Frank. I know you told me earlier. I'm terrible with names.
That's okay.
That looks a lot like the Rainbow Ridge General Store. Yeah, a lot of Old West, very, very well represented here. ON30. I love the shorty. Is that a Shivers? What is
I
that?
got that off of eBay.
Did you?
Some guy was
just selling these shorty passenger cars,
Yeah.
and I picked it up, and it fits.
It's beautiful. I love it. Very whimsical. Isn't that coach great? Yeah, I love it. It's actually shorter than mine. Nice work, Frank.
Thank
Very
you.
nice. Particularly like the buzzards.
Gonna build them a nest pretty soon.
Yeah. Perfect. And this is Greg Lorton. Now, Greg needs to get in a program because every time I talk to him, he's got some alcohol-themed layout going. This is the brandy wine, the brandy line.
Start with the fruit that is mashed up.
Yeah.
Stick it on the flat card, take it over to the fermentation facility, a bunch of fermenters.
Yeah.
They will turn it into alcohol, and then it comes in the distillery
Right.
to make brandy.
To make brandy out of it.
Yeah. And then it ends up in the warehouse. And there's a barrel shortage.
So they have to drink it all. They don't have any place to put it. So it's all. This must be a place where really nice weather because everything is open framed. Yeah. But that's great. So you can see the details.
It's not windy, so
And it's not windy. I love it. All the-
tanks and bottling tables in the bottom.
Tell me about this locomotive right here.
That locomotive is an English, it's made by Narrow-Minded Railroad.
Narrow-minded rail works.
It's an English, it's a Clayton electric battery-driven prototype. And in fact, the Narrow-Minded Railroads, it's a small, I think a one-man band in England.
Yeah.
The cars, the locomotive, most of the figures, the barrels, the kegs,
Yeah.
these milk containers
All came from them.
Yeah.
That's great.
That's got a Tenshoto spud on it running it.
That's a pretty good runner. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, it's been running for about 3 hours.
3 hours. Yeah.
It's about, 3/4 of its total running.
Since you've had it. Well, great job, Greg. I love it. Thank you. And this miscreant. Hello. This is Diamond Braverman. You might remember Diamond builds these wonderful 1/24th, right? Scale structures of Disney buildings. And he's got a G scale layout at home, which these sit on, right? These are just fantastic. Everything here is scratch built from hand. There's no laser, no printer. Nothing is 3D printed. Everything is just cut with a knife or.
It's all wood.
It's all wood.
Yes. Except, like this would be foam.
Right.
Or some of the shingles are
Right.
paper.
Right.
But other than that, everything is wood.
Fantastic. We got the night before Christmas here.
Tongue depressors.
Tongue depressors. That's great. How'd you get them to curve like that?
Well, they're not.
They're not. It's just an illusion.
Yes.
Okay.
Illusion.
It's all an illusion. The. Where are you going? You're leaving already? You just got here. It's good to see you, man. I understand. Always a pleasure. However, albeit too brief.
Yeah, no kidding. Okay, Felix.
See you, Felix. Bye bye. Well,
What is this from?
that is right. You told me earlier. Ghostbusters. No,
It's not Disney.
it's not Disney.
It's Herbie. the Love
Herbie the Love Bug lived in this little firehouse, San Francisco. That's great. And this cabin, this is from Golden Oak Ranch, right?
Yes. This building, I'm going to make you move quickly. This
Okay.
building this building,
right,
this building,
right,
this building,
right.
were all designed by Harper Goff for the original Disney park across from the studio.
Right, and you just did these from little concept sketches and extrapolated the whole thing.
From books.
Right,
Yes.
right. And then we've got the old Skyway Chalet
Yes.
from Fantasyland that I remember well. And my favorite this year is Toad Hall, which is great. I love it. I love all the chimneys. You paint all? Did you carve all of these out of brick? What is that?
Well, see the brick?
Yeah.
At Michael's at Christmas time?
Oh yeah.
Those big rolls of brick
Oh.
and stone.
Okay. That's what that is.
This is the stone.
Okay. Excellent use of materials.
Yes.
And this is your
My award.
your award.
Now, I'm going to show you the interior.
Oh, let's see.
The newspaper office.
The Daily Bugle. Look at that. The newspapers.
There's a printer. There's a desk.
Yeah. Awesome.
And the barber shop to your left here.
Shave and a haircut.
5 cents.
2 bits. Isn't it 2 bits?
Oh, okay.
2 bits. See? 20
Oh,
cents.
that's not 2 bits.
How much is 2
a
bits?
quarter.
2 bits is a quarter?
Yeah.
Well, you're getting a bargain then. They're on sale. Well, it's not a haircut. It's just a shave.
Just shave.
For the haircut, it's another 5 cents.
I wouldn't know.
Thank you, Diamond. Those are wonderful. Diamond Braverman. And then over here we have the Arcana short line. Acana. I always pronounce it wrong. How do you say it, Lindley? Acana.
But it could be a Kana.
But Arcana is like ancient, out of date.
Oh, I'm ancient and out of date, so maybe that's
And this year we have ballast.
We do have ballast.
Yeah.
We even have starting of buildings.
Uh-huh.
We have some finished buildings, compliments of other people, not my work.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's
But your rolling stock is always so beautiful.
Oh,
you
thank you.
do such a great job on the finish and the paint. It's just very clean. Some people do, great weathering. You do just a really beautifully nice, precise, clean paint
yeah, but
job.
you see, the situation is such that once I've spent the money,
Yeah.
you need to take care of stuff. You
Right.
can't let it rust away.
Right. Well, thank you, Lindley. And next year we'll come back and there will be
a few
maybe a tree or a finished
there
building.
might even be a few rocks or something.
Awesome.
You never know. It's always a surprise.
There's no hurry. It's a hobby.
Absolutely, but I don't know how many years I have.
You're doing a great job. Now I promised you Z-scale. We have Z-scale. This is George. And this is your creation here, right? That's fantastic. Like I said, I love it because I can get it all in one shot. Just, yeah. Z-scale. Well, it's obviously the skill with which it was put together. Get down here. Yeah. Carbon paint. Well, let's take a look. No, you're thinking of Dave Shegog. Dave Shegog has the layout in Anaheim, which with the waterfalls and all the Disney structures. You leaving?
I'm leaving. I got about 2 hours to get back to the
Okay, well, it's great to see you, man. You're very welcome. Thank you. Safe travels. Okay. Nice job. Nice job there, George. This is really nice. Everything is so tiny. What is this? A railroad for ants? Maybe. All right. Well, I'm going to wrap this up, guys. I think we've seen. Oh no, wait, there's more over here. Look at this. Look at this. This is HON 30, right?
Yes.
HON 30 represented. And what is this? This is the
Outpost of the Lost.
outpost of the. So this is a Bermuda Triangle somewhere.
Dead set in the Bermuda.
Awesome. That's the concept. So we got crashed planes, lost boats, and a porter with great antlers on the. Where did this porter come from?
So this is a Toma Model Works porter.
Okay, great.
And
Toma
then,
of Japan. Yep.
Antlers I added on. So.
That's great. I love it. Love the lighthouse.
Thank you.
Nice job. Now that, folks, is a mini layout.
I'd say it's probably one of the most compact ones.
It's bad. You can carry it under one arm. Is this your models right here?
Yes. It's also mine.
Yeah.
The train from Asteroid City.
Nice. Oh yeah.
The second I saw the trailer, I knew I had to make it.
That was a practical effect too. You know, it was a real model. He loves those model trains.
Oh, yes. In fact, before the film actually came out, I was scouring as much behind-the-scenes footage as possible to get as much reference to make them.
That's great.
I sold them the track that they used.
You did for Asteroid City?
Yeah.
Nice.
7.5-inch gauge.
That's right.
I really love how that came out.
Nice work. Thank you. Okay, guys, I'm going to walk back up front here and pass the beer. Beer. Back into the main chamber. Hey, look, it's still working. I left it alone for an hour and it's still going. Uh-oh, there's going to be a shootout. Here we go. Trouble's been brewing in Hole in the Wall. They're all really bad shots because nobody ever falls down. And with that, we're going to wrap it up from the mini Festa Fiesta here in Riverside. Thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. You know, like, subscribe, all that nonsense. Keep moving forward, my friends, and I'll see you in the next video. Adios for now. I know I had to turn this off.